Me and my two friends spent 100 days in the Minecraft Modpack, and here's our daily progress, how we went from this to this. I won't be going as in depth on each day in this video as I've done before, so if you want to see the full episodes, click on the playlist in the top right. Okay, anyways, let's get on with day 1. Whoa, sick! Yo! The sun went down, so we sheltered overnight in a cave after getting our tools and essentials. We left early in the morning to find a new home, but ran into this.
What the heck? Fat bitch. No! It's got diamond armor on. Yeah, it's gonna die. Give us diamond armor, bitch.
Yes. It didn't give us diamond armor, but it gave us chitin. We used the chitin to make shields. We then spotted a house in the distance and went to it so we could stay there overnight. It's day 2. We are finally leaving this home and finding a new one. Temp made an antler helmet that did this.
What the hell? There's a flying antler up on my head because I have this antler helmet. Look up.
What the hell?
Angel fam.
It follows the user around everywhere, giving them 2 extra hearts as well as healing them when they take damage, which is nice. We then went exploring to find a place to live. We finally found a village! Woo! And we found another one! Woo! We also found this huge cave which had some glowing XP ore or something, rainbow ore.
Yeah, it's an XP ore or something.
We carried on exploring. This is like a beach biome we're in right now, and we finally found a village, an oak village with trees around it, and stored all of our stuff in it, ready to go mining tomorrow in that cave that we found earlier. On day 3, we went mining for the first time and explored the caves which had crystals hanging from the ceiling. This is the rainbow ore that I mined. I got Ollie to mine moonstone for me because he has a diamond pickaxe. I found a cloud in a bottle which lets you double jump. Upgraded all my tools and armor to osmium and made a moonstone shield. Here's all the loot I got. On day 4, I combined all of my tools to get a pack saw, which is all of the tools combined, and then we packed all of our stuff ready to go find a new home because this one is absolutely shit. And here we are, the 3 musketeers, ready to find a new home, and we ran into this frog.
Is that a frog?
We searched for hours and explored through many different modded biomes, trying to find our home biome where we can live. We wanted to make sure it's a really modded biome, you know, like pink biome or something, so, like something cool. While we were in a cave, we saw this thing on the map and mined our way to it.
Come. Whoa!
Look at how shambles this is. Just listen to the sounds. Yo, so many on you, Ollie.
Whoa!
After getting murdered by my own friend, I got my loot back and carried on like nothing happened. Meanwhile...
Why are you running? Why are you running?
It was weird how still so many skeletons were spawning, so I looked around for a spawner and found one with a chest in it, and it had some dead stuff in it, but, you know, and I found some more chests with some basic rings that doesn't do anything, just gives you a little bit more protection. Temp got this really OP pickaxe that's called the Disassembler. It's really OP because it's sick for mining, and it also one-taps most things. I found this blue underground biome with glowing mushrooms and stuff in it, and spotted another dungeon. We found a lab rat zombie brute. We explored the place a bit, and it's basically the same as the other one, like, except it had a diamond in it this time and a Vitality 3 book. We found this lava tortoise.
Whoa!
Yo,
Whoa!
And it tanked 3 hits of Temp's pickaxe. Here's me mining moments before tragedy.
Oh, you guys don't have to.
Those were my last moments in the mines. It's day 6 and we carried on exploring. I really hope you enjoyed our singing, but it's time to get back to the video. As you can see, there's a bunch of different biomes that we've been going through to find our home, and they're all really cool, but we need something special. We found this cherry blossom biome which had pandas in it.
Oh, boy!
Meanwhile, I'm also bullying a snail. And after a while, we finally found our home, the Mystic Grove. It's extremely rare, so we decided to live here. I started building my house and storing all my stuff away, going with like a Japanese style, and I chiseled like every pixel of my house. I don't know why I started like that. But I also found a supply camp, which lets you spawn in a supply camp. Like, quite literally, lets you spawn it in. It first spawns a hologram so you can see if you want it. And we decided to go with the Japanese one because, well, we're doing a Japanese thing. So I did it. Whoa! It's day 7 and we're building our house. I got this build tool which lets you build this town hall just like that. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Where's the house at, fam? Instead, I created a new colony, which I called APlays. To actually build this town hall, we needed a builder's hut, which cost a lot of materials, and we had to hire Camden Orderly to build it for us. Here he is working away, and there's the finished product of the builder hut. New citizens started spawning in APlays, and we needed to provide them with houses. So we assigned our one and only builder, Camden A. Orderly, to do this job. He then went to upgrade his own builder's hut and then also upgraded the main home of the civilians. In the night, civilians started dying to mobs, and Camden said he didn't feel safe without barrack towers near him. So he built the barrack tower, and Sophie took the job. We gave Camden's builder's hut another upgrade because he deserved it, and I'm still progressing on my house. This is a pleasure so far. From now on, I'm going to speed things up. On day 8, I made the Disassembler pickaxe, which is OP.
Nice.
Oh. We got the pickaxe, let's go! On day 9, I dedicated the whole day to mining in order to prepare for the nether. It's day 10, and I got a bunch of refined obsidian ingots and made a full set of armor and tools out of it, including a shield and a pack saw. And since we're going nether, we're probably going to get set on fire a lot, so to protect us from that, we each made an obsidian skull, which grants the user infinite fire resistance. Pretty OP. I enchanted all of my armor and tools, and now we were ready to go to the nether. On day 10, we opened the portal to the modded nether and went in. There were a bunch of new mobs and biomes, but I'm not going to show all of them in this video. Me and Temp both tamed a lava cat, and on day 14, I made a jetpack. And me and Temp bred our lava cats.
Oh, yeah.
We spent day 15 working on our houses and upgrading the village. We finally built the town hall and upgraded it to level 3 as well as upgrading all the other buildings. Day 16 was just absolute waffle. We didn't even get anything done. A new baby was born.
Wait. That's sex in the house, yeah? I'm gonna kill it. That's sex in the house! Have that. I want to fight on the baby's face. Pink eye.
On day 17, we summoned the Wither and defeated it like 3 times or something. Day 18, we kidnapped villagers. And on day 19, we used Britannia to make wizard robes. And on day 20, this happened. Camden had passed away.
Yeah, he looks like a zombie pig man.
And we will never forget you.
I'm just gonna break it because it's gay.
We fight on his grave! In honor and remembrance of Camden, we made the Camden Bridge and named the town hall Audley Hall. And as if that wasn't bad enough, on day 21, Van died. When I got back to the surface, I understood how he died. Oh my god, there's so many zombies. It was clear that Van had been a victim of this horde. After I killed them, we built a grave for Van next to his father's grave. Spam F in the comments for Van. On the same day, Temp made a mob grinder and I made an infinity trident. We spent day 22 terraforming the zoo area, and on day 23 we worked on getting these mob imprisonment tools so that we could capture mobs and put them in the zoo. And on day 24 we went to go collect a bunch of animals for the zoo. On day 25 we made a 64k storage unit, and on day 26 we worked on the zoo. I made the monkey pen and Ollie made the crocodile pen. On day 27 we crafted digital miners and placed them so they could generate ores for us. On day 28 we did more Britannia and opened the portal to Alfheim. On day 29 we made a villager trading post, a university, then we made a bakery with a restaurant next to it, and I upgraded my house. Oh, and we upgraded both the watchtowers too. On day 30 we used the portal of Alfheim to get items to craft the thing for the boss fight. And on day 31 we started the boss fight. If you want to see the full fight, you're going to go to the playlist. After a little while, we defeated it and it dropped loot. On day 32, we used these items to make a floating island and make an elf blade, the strongest sword in the game. On day 33, I made this web slinger tool. Day 34 was just a failed attempt at a tree farm. And on day 35, we summoned the harder Gaia boss, which drops a lot more loot. Oh, look at the loot! We killed it 5 times and got really cool items. That's so sick. On day 36, we made a special floating island just for Britannia. And on day 37, we collected the final animals for the zoo. On day 38, we made the safari section of the zoo. Here's a little edit of the final product. On day 39, we went back into Britannia and made a full out of steel set, which is some of the best armor in the game, so that we were prepared to go to the end. And on day 40, we went to the end. We got our essentials and headed towards the underwater stronghold. Once we found it, we each took a corner and prepared to open the portal. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to beat the Ender Dragon. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. We placed our eyes of Ender into the portal frames, and the portal had opened. It's time, boys and girls. It's time to jump into the portal and fight the Ender Dragon. And without any further ado, we jumped into the portal. We spawned underground and mined our way up to the surface to see the Ender Dragon. Nothing much seemed to have changed from the default Ender Dragon, so we carried on like normal and started with breaking all the end crystals with our ODM gear. My Infinity Trident turned out to be really useful in the end. After a short while, we had broken all the crystals and collected some Ender Air bottles by right-clicking the air in the end with a bottle. Eventually, the Ender Dragon came down to the floor and we could use our swords. And I think our swords are a bit too OP for the Ender Dragon. He's one! Anyways, we carried on attacking it, and you can see me doing unnecessary combos to look cool. And not long after, we had defeated the dragon.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die to my bolt. Okay.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially beat the Ender Dragon. It's been a long journey and took us 40 days to get to this point. But it was all worth it for the amount of XP that you get. Never mind. But this wasn't all the end had to offer. The modded pod was yet to come, so we captured the egg to bring home, and now it was time to travel to the other side of the end, which is where all the modded mobs and biomes will be. Once we went through, we spotted these ghost manta rays, which can carry you from island to island when you leash them. Here's a clip of me and Tem trying our hardest to leash onto a flying manta ray. They're actually called specters, by the way.
I'm on it!
Let's go!
I'm scared!
So we found an end city and lots of different biome structures and mobs, and ran into this boss. Oh! And on day 42 we fought it. Woke up! And it didn't take us long to defeat it. Let's go! Okay.
Let's go.
Cool.
We killed it a few more times till we all had the helmet and axe.
Bloody fuck you, bloody! Fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch!
Fuck off.
On day 43, we used the things we got from the end to make a flugel tiara, which lets you fly around like you're in creative. I made this underneath the floating island to make it look like it's being held up by something, and used a pinkinator on the wither to make it friendly.
You can see on it.
We captured the first one and put it in the egg, and this is what it looks like.
But one wasn't enough, so we made some more and put them into the egg.
And just to top it off, we put a beacon underneath the lake and placed a bifrost block, aka rainbow glass, above it and turned it into a rainbow beacon going straight through the egg and the island. On day 44, we made this floating island made out of rainbow rock and rainbow glass. Anyways, I finished building my house and it went from this to this. We spent like 7 days on just upgrading the village, but I put it all into one episode. While Ollie was exploring, he ran into this. So he went up to it, captured it, and brought it back home.
I got it.
Because of how cool it was, we had to make a pen for it in the zoo straight away.
Yes!
So we wanted to make a massive cave into this mountain where they're gonna live in. And here's what the final product of the cave looks like. It's part of the zoo. On day 45, we captured a really rare sunbird. We ran into a bunch of different mobs, but the main one was the frost mole, which was a boss from Mousie's mobs. We fought it with snowballs for a while, but got bored and just one-tapped it with our swords.
Yeah, I'm joking! Stop! Stop the break, stop! Fuck!
Come on, fam, get off me!
Yeah, it's sleep.
Fuck off!
Sleeping, my boy?
Look what he's doing. Let's kill it, fam. Let's go.
It drops an ice crystal which you can use to freeze mobs and players.
Stop it! Nah! Fuck off.
On day 47, we went exploring to look for the last Mousie's mob boss.
Found little rats.
And after ages of searching, we finally found an outpost. And Barako, the Sun Chief, was chilling on his throne, smacking his belly.
Kill them all! Whoa! Rats.
Barako wasn't happy, so he started sending down sun lasers.
Yo, lasers from the sky?
And started summoning more of his minions to help him out. His minions didn't stand a chance, and we were getting bored, so we just decided to kill him.
Whoa, he's doing some next thing.
Bedroom.
Let's go.
And it drops his mask. We then duplicated the mob and killed it a few more times so we could all get the items.
Yeah. Whoa! He's doing way cooler stuff.
Once we all had a mask, we found another outpost and used it to disguise ourselves to sneak into the outpost unnoticed.
Hello, Daddy.
Undercover.
Hello, Daddy.
This let us talk to Barack Obama and trade gold blocks for the Sun Chief's power for 20 minutes.
Oh, I
did
done it.
Ooh! The first power was that we could send down sunbeams from the sky by right-clicking the floor.
Whoa, look.
And the other power list is Kamehameha, sunbeam from a mouse when we hold crouch and right-click.
Whoa. 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 Yo, what if I killed this man with it?
Let's kill him with his own thing.
Let's go.
On our way back home, we ran into this elephant. And we tamed it and brought it back home to APlays. On day 48, we defeated the Ender Dragon a few more times and made Draco Arcana sets. We then also made the more expensive variant, Tier. We made some more sets from different mods and added them all to the Hall of Armor. On day 49, we got into the Create mod and it was really complicated, so it took us 2 days to figure it out. But eventually we had the materials to make these 3 items. But the main thing was this handheld block zapper. On day 51, we did some satanic rituals to get living armor and put it in the Hall of Armor. On day 52, we summoned the Crimson Mosquito boss.
There you go. He's sucking him off. Oh my god. He's shaking. He's gone. Oh my god. Whoa, that's kind of sick.
It actually tanked quite a lot of hits, but obviously it didn't stand a chance. On day 53, we made a nuclear power plant so that we could make a mecha tool.
Where that window, it won't get heated, and then it will blow up the reactor. The reactor will blow up. Yeah, and fire and stuff will come out as well, and radioactivity stuff will come out as well. But you know, you get radiation sickness, and you can't survive from it. You have to die. Like.
The nuclear power plant is really complicated and really risky, but at the end of the day, we got the mecha tool, and on day 54, we made the mecha suit, which is 10 times harder. On day 55, we did some witchcraft to get wizard robes to put in the Hall of Armor. On day 56, we made the end area for the zoo. Here's the final product. Next, we added some extra biomes like a grizzly bear biome and a panda biome. On day 57, we made this necklace that boosts all your enchants. On day 58, we opened the portal to the Twilight Forest for the first time. If you want to see the full episode, you gotta go to the videos. But to summarize, we went boss hunting, and the first one was the Naga. It's a snake that lives in destruction and breaks everything in its path and kills it. And that's how they basically all went. Don't tell me it's this easy. Get one tap. It's day 16 Minute Minecraft, and today is the last episode of Minute Minecraft. We've explored every mod in the mod pack and there's nothing much left for us to do. Ollie finished his house, we finished the zoo and built a huge wall around APlays to top it off. It took us really long to make this, around 10 days of just building straight, and we can proudly say that we are now done. Here's a little edit of the village. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to say goodbye to our Minecraft world. We put all of our loot away and prepare to log off once and for all. It's been a journey, guys, and I thank you all for supporting me for a whole 2 months. Who is boat, fam? Oh.
Hey, what the fuck?
Nah, wait. Ollie went invis, so I went to his house and broke his bed. Yeah, I broke it. I think he used a spectral amulet to track him down. Huh? Did Ollie leave? Ollie left the core, but I couldn't let him get away like that, so I carried on looking and found him trying to leave the village. I quickly put on my running boots and went after him. He had no armor, so I kept sniping him with my sword until he eventually... Yes, I got him. Ollie spawned in the middle of nowhere because I broke his bed and I removed him from APlays. That's what he gets for killing Polly. And I think he got a little bit triggered because he left the group chat after that. Ever since that day, we've been expecting him to come back, so we picked our loot up from the final ceremony shrine and prepared for him to come back. And then 3 weeks later, on a peaceful day in APlays, this happened. Hello?
Hello.
What you want?
Hi guys.
What do you want, man?
No reason, just wanted to let them all know they should probably come outside his house.
Why are you standing there like that, fam?
Just wanted to say hi in it and maybe get revenge for Stuart and the rest of my pets.
Huh?
Yo, there's obsidian TNT everywhere! Yo! I need to get my drive. Nah, he's blowing everything up! Nah, Raheem! Yo, I'm gonna kill him, What? He TP'd away? Nah. Everything in APlays had been destroyed, including the zoo which we worked so hard on, and all the animals inside of it. But the most important thing that got destroyed were our bonds. I tried into around the village to try and find where he teleported to, but he was nowhere to be seen. And when I got back to the village, I really deep what just happened, and the state that the village is in right now. Chin somehow managed to survive, but when I got back, he died. And now that I look at the village, yeah, this is unfixable. And the village that once looked like this, now looks like this. Ollie's house was the only thing that survived, so we burnt the shit out of that. The whole village is gone. Look at your base.
What base?
But we were determined to get our revenge, so we thought up a plan. And the first step to our plan was to locate his base. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can kill me, yeah, and then I'll look around the spawn areas. Like, has to be near there. Has to be.
Take this. And you probably need a scarf for this, Billy. That charm, it keeps your inventory if you die, so I think...
Okay, bang. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ow!
Oh! Yeah, I'm getting my inventory. I think. Something's happening to me. There's some, like, I'm eating some shit. What? I don't have my inventory, though.
You don't need your loot in it.
No, I don't need it. It's fine. I'm gonna go this way. Land ahoy! Okay, I'm gonna look around. I'll tell you if I find it. Oh yeah. I'll make a waystone and place it like near the village in it. And after searching around for a while, I found a campsite. Oh, there's some camp here, fam. Oh, yeah. Ollie defo went here.
Wait.
I found like a camp, like a little campsite. And as soon as I left the campsite, I found his base. Yo, I see the colony. Oh, Ollie's in it. Shit. I'm shifting. Yo, he's like walking around and stuff. Yo, he's gone to a different island. I right-clicked Ollie's waystone, but I had to unshift for it. Okay. And I think he saw me on the map when I accidentally unshifted because he turned back around. Oh shit. Ollie's here. No, he's chasing me. No, I have nothing on me. I kept running for ages until I found these endermen and killed them for the pearls. These endermen again. I waited for Ollie to catch up to me and then I TP'd back with the ender pearl. Oh shit. I'm gonna ender pearl to his base. Shit, I'm on fire. Oh yes, I landed in water. Quick. I'm in his base. Oh,
ME system. I crafted a waystone using his materials and stole a scarf of invisibility. I ran outside, but when I got outside, Ollie was there waiting for me, so I went on with the plan. I went to the waystone, used my scarf of invisibility, and placed an ender pearl under me to get the teleport effects and make Ollie think I teleported. And it worked like a charm. I used this opportunity to craft a bunch of obsidian TNT, and it was time to get him back. Yo, he's breaking it all! He's breaking it all, man. I can't even pick it. You TP back to the Plasia? I hit the waystone that I crafted near his base and used it to follow him. I'm coming. Where is he? Oh, yeah. Yo, he's invis!
Get the amulet!
Have you got the amulet? I haven't got anything in my inventory. I'm getting you a Spectre amulet.
Yeah, it's in my ender chest.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you already got it? Okay, nice.
Now I'm just gonna find Ollie.
Use it.
Oh, I see him. Yo.
Find it.
Yo, stomped on him, let's go!
Kill him.
Oh, guys, got a sword.
Kill him.
Yeah, I killed him. I got all the stuff. Nice.
Break the waystone, probably.
Oh, yeah. I'd have a pickaxe. I'm gonna get from your chest, yeah.
Yeah.
Temp's ender chest didn't blow up because it was made out of obsidian. I got your tunnel vision.
Yeah, you can use that. Doing it.
Yeah. I'm breaking the waystone.
Alright, nice.
We placed the waystone again and called it a Plasia new so that Ollie couldn't TP here. And Ollie did the same to us as well, so we couldn't TP to him. That's what he thinks anyway. Because little does he know that when I juked him, I went into his base and crafted a waystone using his materials and hid it near his base. And I'm gonna use that later. And although we killed Ollie already, it wasn't enough for our revenge. So I opened the portal to the Twilight Forest and went in for plan B. The plan was to form an army of bosses by quantum catching them and spawning them all outside his base so that they would destroy his house. So as soon as I got to the Twilight Forest, I traveled far and wide to find the bosses and collected them all, even the mini ones like these. What I needed were the bosses that can destroy things. So I got a Yurgast, a couple of them, and a lot of Nagas. And now that I had enough bosses, it was time to TP to the waystone that I hid near Ollie's base. I put on my scarf of invisibility and it was time to let the bosses free. I placed them all as fast as I could all around his house and then ran to the waystone. The mission is complete. Elysium will be destroyed and we have officially gotten revenge for what he did to APlays.
The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars. And hatred is born in order to protect love. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist.
After placing all the bosses, I ran to the hidden waystone and was going to use it to TP back to APlays, but when I got into it, the waystone was gone. Which means that the waystone and APlays had been destroyed somehow. And since Ollie is here, the only thing I could think of is that Temp broke it. So I started walking my way back to APlays so that I could ask him what happened. I travelled far and wide and thousands of blocks and realised it's basically impossible for it to be an accident. So I prepared a few things before going back to APlays, which took quite a while. It took me 1 whole month of grinding, but I gathered lots of obsidian and finally finished building the thing that's going to put an end to all of our beef. Now that I had that as backup, I was ready to enter APlays for the first time in a month. So I started making my way, and after a while, I found it. I was finally back home, but before entering the village, I confronted Temp about the waystone. He started playing dumb and kept denying it, so the only way to find out whether he'd betrayed me or not was to go see for myself. It seems like I wasn't the only one grinding during that month. Temp was slowly rebuilding APlays, which I respected, so I went to go talk to him and had forgiven him for breaking the waystone. I carried on asking about the waystone because I wanted him to own up, but he just kept denying it. And just when I thought we'd made up, Ollie shows up out of nowhere and starts freezing me. And while I'm frozen, Temp surrounds me with obsidian. Ollie has took Temp's side for some reason, and now they're working together to defeat me. I don't know why Temp's been forgiven and I haven't, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. I was there for quite a while and they kept mocking me and telling me I was there for display and stuff like that, but after a while they got bored and went off to do their own thing. And like I said, I spent a month preparing, so I'm obviously gonna have a pickaxe. I spent a while mining, but that's when I realized that the block I was standing on was dirt. So I secretly made a tunnel to Temp's base. I snuck into his base and went into his ME system, which had my loot drives in them, and I used it to craft TNT arrows and get a bow. I also got a cloud in the bottle because I felt like it. Now that I had that loot, it was time to go back to the prison and act like I didn't do anything. Never mind. They kept chasing me, so I kept on running, and eventually it led us to the nuclear power plant. I then hid behind a nearby hill and waited for them to show up. And as soon as I did, I shot a TNT arrow at the nuclear power plant and it blew up.
Ollie died to the explosion and Temp died to the radiation poisoning soon after. I also got infected with the radiation poisoning, so I headed back to the base because there's no cure for it. I created a bed and waited for myself to die. I then respawned, took my loot and went to look for the waystone. I then used the waystone to TP to the thing that I've been working on for a month. 9 episodes ago when Temp killed me, I memorized this world spawn location and the little floating log that you spawn on. 6 days later on day 68, Temp had betrayed me and broke the waystone. I used this opportunity to make a trap. It took me a whole month with a lack of loot, but eventually I finished it. The spawn point prison. Making them chase me was all part of the plan so that I could blow them both up in one go after breaking their beds, which were conveniently both in Temp's house. And because their beds were broken, it meant that they spawned in the world spawn point, or in other words, my prison. Now that I had them trapped and they had no way of getting out, it's time to end this. I asked them to go on a Discord call and they were confused, but eventually I convinced them to join and called the group chat. Hello?
Yo, dude, what kind of put us in this prison, man?
I've done this for a reason, guys, because I know you guys like teamed up against me or something, but this stops us from fighting and I'm willing to forgive you guys.
It better be a good reason that we're in here. Oh, I broke it.
Oh, you broke it? That's
I broke
alright.
it.
That's alright. I trust you guys not to kill me, okay? Let's all drop our weapons out. I'm gonna drop my weapons.
I don't have anything on me because
Still
you
you wanna
killed me.
Yeah, but all your soulbound stuff. Okay, we can fully trust each other now. None of us have weapons. We can't kill each other really. Only thing I have is a helmet for night vision. Summer's coming up. We're not gonna play this game anymore. We're gonna be going out and stuff like that. So let's just end it on a good note, okay? Like, we've had good memories on this game. Let's just not end it on a salty note. I don't want our friendship to be ruined by just a little Minecraft game. So let's just end it on a good note. Yeah, and bury ourselves properly this time. Do we all forgive each other?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
That's a fist bump. That's a fist bump, innit? I let them out of the prison and we walked back to the wasteland to TP to APlays. But we had no XP, so we had to walk all the way back. But after a long journey, we finally got home and we rebuilt the stone faces. Next to our heads, we built a grave for Polly and Stuart. I signed Stuart's grave and Ollie signed Polly's. Stuart. We put all of our loot away in an obsidian chest and it was time to say goodbye to our Minecraft world. We dug out a place in the stone faces for us to rest and log off. It's been fun, guys. Thank you all for supporting me from day one to now. But this is it. This is really the last episode. I blocked myself up and it was time to get in my bed for the last time. If you want to see the full episodes, go to the Minute Minecraft playlist or click on one of these videos. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye.